All right. Okay, you have a word or two for us this morning, sir.
No, just continue. Yeah, just continue for me.
All right. All right. So,
Just give me a moment. I'm trying to connect on my system. Then I have a slide to share. So, um, just a moment. Rex. You're right. Um, what do you use to code? Dim your PC or your mobile? My PC. Huh? Please, I'll need your response so that I know where you are stuck and I know. Or if you can't get it, maybe you have to message me. Since you're quite distracted. Can you stay with me, please? Yes, sir. You know what the curly brace is? The curly brace we use for CSS. I believe if you follow us, you know the curly brace. If you go to your CSS file, type body. You want to target the background, give it a background color like you have been doing. Type body as a text, then open the curly brace. Curly brace open, then you write background color, right? Background color. Colon, you give it a color. There's a specific color, I think purple or whatever we are using then. You can say purple. That will help you target the whole background and give it a color, right? So yes, when you give it a color, you close that curly brace. At least that will be the first step for that project. Okay, sir. I don't know if you understand, but if not, I believe if we have more visuals, that will help you understand what I'm talking about. Yeah. So I hope I'm able to share my screen soon. My PC WhatsApp is lagging, so it could have been. Okay, I think. Frank, you can proceed. Let me try to. Hello, Mr. Frank, are you there?
all right, let's proceed.
Just a second, guys. I'm trying to share my screen on my PC. If I'm able to do that, then I'll show you visuals of what I'm talking about. I think it will make you see it properly. Okay, I think I'm making progress. Just a second.
All right.
All right.
So for persons who are on YouTube, if you have questions, please kindly drop your comments. We'll take it from there. Just drop your comments. We'll take it from there. Thank you. So while Mr. Joseph is trying to connect his PC and probably take that resolve that particular question, is there any other person that has similar challenge or another challenge entirely? If you have similar challenge or another challenge entirely, put up your hand. Just raise up your hand. I'll call you. If you don't know how to raise up your hand, also let me know how to. All you just need to do is click on the three dots. You'll see at the bottom of your screen. Then you see a place where you raise up your hand. Okay. All right. Let's take Caleb. All right, Caleb. What were your challenges? Talk to us. Hello. Caleb, unmute yourself and talk to. Okay, probably network. Probably is having one or two network issues. All right, any other person? Do we have any other person? Okay. So in absence of any other person, we'll just quickly move forward. We'll quickly move forward, and that'll be it. All right. So I'll take this particular to refresh us a bit about what we've done. I'll quickly do that, and we'll quickly proceed from there. So once again, you're all welcome on board. Like I said, this particular class will be very swift. Will be very swift, and trust me, it's gonna be educative, and it's gonna be educative also. All right, Mr. Joseph has joined with his screen. I just want him to resolve the question before we actually proceed, so that we don't go back and forth. Okay, Mr. Joseph. Mr. Joseph, you're there?
Hello, can you hear me?
All right, Mr. Joseph, we can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to share my screen. Just.
All right, sir. Okay, sir. Can do that.
Guys, can you see my screen?
Okay, sir, your screen is coming up. If you can see his screen, let us know.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
No, I can't see the screen. Okay, yes. Okay, awesome. Somebody asked a question earlier, so this is the portfolio grid. All right. Andra, is it Andre or who asked that question earlier?
Me, sir.
Okay. So if you can, let me zoom in a little. This is the portfolio grid project. Yeah. So these are the images. What you do is that I'll just give you a heads up. You create an image folder inside the portfolio grid. I believe you can see that. You create an image. Yeah. So then you create two files. You create two files, portfolio.css. Can you see that? Then portfolio.html. Right? CSS file, portfolio.html. Create a folder. I think we have passed that stage. Then create an image folder too inside the portfolio project. Then create two files, portfolio.html, portfolio.css. So let me just give you a snapshot of what you should have in your portfolio.html. We have passed that stage before. Just if you have further questions, you can. I will not be going into much details here, but for you to know, you should already know bypass everything. Most of what we do for now, you should be able to link your HTML to CSS. I believe you can do that, right?
Yes, sir.
Not just about yes sir, yes sir. Can you do it? You let me know. If not, then we could message me later. Then you should be able to, include or impute, add your images, right? So this is it. There are other things I'll need to cover, so I may not be going into more details for this particular project. So I will take. You may have to reach out later so that we can look through it together. I don't know if that is fine. So this is the CSS. This is the CSS. You know, this is CSS, right? This is what I was telling you
Yes.
earlier. But that's for the basis. I said body, open, background color. You can give it. So that's just to show you how it works, right? For the basis. We had a frame in that project. This covers it. Then we have the portfolio layout. This also covers it. So quickly, let me show you. I believe you should have the output. I sent it to the platform of that project, but let me see if I can quickly look for it so that I'll show you the end result of that project. It's going to inspire you to, do more. Uh, just a second, please. Sorry, guys, I'm almost done so that we make progress. Okay. So, for now, these are just basic stuff. So I just load it manually so that you see uh, what we have. Is it the correct thing? Just a second. Hold on, please. Okay, yeah, this is the folder I'm looking for. That was your finished one. Okay, so awesome. Can you see this, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the finished work. All right, so this is my image. This one is supposed to be your own. If you follow through, so these are the grid. These are the grid we are talking about. Project 1, project 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so this one is supposed to contain your image, right? So then contact me button is here and some other stuff here. So if you have further question on that, I will take them later. All right, so awesome. So Mr. Frank, I have a slide, but if you have something to, if you want to continue, I could just pause for now. Can you hear me, Mr. Frank?
All right, sir. You can proceed for now.
Okay.
So, sorry, 1 minute, please. Everybody, get your pen, get your jotter, get everything, so that you can pen down things. You understand? So, let's proceed now.
Okay, thank you very much. Just a rundown of what we have been doing, right? This is just a skeleton. We'll not be doing much coding today, but just a rundown. I created a slide that will help you to pick one or two things from what we've been learning. But I need you to, take down some stuff and follow through. HTML structure. If what we have been saying, at least we've talked about HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and we have said HTML stands for hypertext markup language, and it is the basic skeleton of your web pages. Okay, if you see here, you can see just a few code snippets here. Let me bring this up. You can you all see this? So it contains different tags or elements from the beginning. Okay, you have the doc type, HTML, you have the head, the body, the head, and you have the body. All right, in the head, that is where you add your CSS. Okay, you use the link style sheet, and you link your HTML to CSS. Anything you have in the head does not show in your web page. It is what is inside the body that display your web page. As you can see, I have hello within h1 tag here. So it is only this hello that will display in my web page. Every other thing will not show up. That is how HTML works. All right. And okay, this is document structure. The doc type, you can just pen down the doc type, tells the browser that this is HTML5. All right. There were other version or other model of version of HTML before HTML5, but right now we are using HTML. CSS, we are currently using CSS3. Okay, so for the head, you know, at some point we always tell you link your HTML to your CSS file in the head section. Okay, you will always have to link your HTML to your CSS file in the head section, but what you have in the head section will not show in your project. Okay, it is only what you have in the body section that shows in your project. In the head section, as you can see here, we also have the title. Every time we always say in your title, there is a default title, whether you are using PC or you are using laptop. At some point, you have to change the title, you know, to whatever title you are giving to add. So take note. You can see here, the body holds visible content, all right, of your page. I will not be able, it's a very long slide, but I'll just take the few ones. It's just a refresher I can take. Okay. So I've thought about elements countless times. Element is a very simple concept. Tags plus content will give you element. I added code so that you not say that okay, I'm just talking theory. These are the code which maybe if we have time we'll try some out. Element is basically equal to tag plus what? Content. If we say tag, tag is simply we have the opening tag and the closing tag. All right, and we always say if you have an opening tag, there is always a corresponding closing tag. Okay, so take note of that. So you say most tags open and close, opening tag, closing tag, but there are a few tags that do not have open, like a break tag. You want to create a break, b arrow. You don't need open and closing tag. You just say b arrow. You put the less than sign and greater than sign. It's going to work perfectly for you. So that's why they say some tags are self-closing tag. Example of self-closing tag, you have the img, the image tag. It's a self-closing tag. You have the break, b arrow, is a self-closing tag. You have the H arrow, horizontal line, is a self-closing tag. Example of tag that are non-self-closing tag that you must add. Example, header 1 to header 6, H1 to H6 tag is a non-self-closing tag. You have to add the opening tag and the closing tag. That is why if you see H1 tag, like you see, yeah, let me just show you. Just let me zoom in a little. Okay, here. I believe you can see this. This one I just highlighted. This is H4 tag that carries project 4, right? It's not a self-closing tag. That means anytime I
I must put the corresponding what? Closing tag. This is H4, right? Let me see if we have H1. Okay. I have another tag, which is the P tag. Can you see the opening tag? This is the opening tag, and this is what? The closing tag. So wherever we have an opening tag, for most elements, not all, we have a closing tag. So this is a complete element. Opening tag, then this text is the content of this element, then closing tag. So the P here and the P there, P is opening, this is P closing. In between, I have content, right? This content. So all this theory is what we call what? Element. I don't know if you are following. All this theory is what we call element. If you have question, please. Let me be sure you are following. Let me not. Hey guys, can you hear me? Just ask your question. I'll be fast. If I go like 2-3 more slides, I will stop because it's a whole lot. You may have to, fix another section. Guys, if you have question, please ask, or you are not clear about something, please ask. Let me be sure you are following. Hello, can you guys still hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you very loud and clear. So please, if you have questions, kindly speak up now. Raise up your hand, I will call you.
Yeah. Do you get the element? What makes up an element? Do you get the difference between elements or tags that are self-closing and those that are not self-closing? That is what I was trying to explain. Like the P tag here, it is not a self-closing tag. You must put the opening tag and also put what? The closing tag. Is that clear? Apart from P tag, I've shown you H1. Anywhere you see H1 to H6, you must open and close it, right? You must open and
Yes,
close
sir.
it. Yeah, you get that. H1 to
Yes,
H6.
sir.
Then I want to show you something now. We have another tag here. Can you see this IMG tag? Please, I need response. IMG.
Yes, sir.
IMG. This is the image tag. It helps us to add image. Can you see that? IMG. But you can only see opening tag. Can you see any closing tag there?
No,
Can you
sir.
see any closing tag? No. So this one is a self-closing tag. Yeah, it's a self-closing. So this one is a self-closing what? Tag.
Sir.
You don't need IMG open, IMG close. But for P tag, you need P open and what? P
P
close.
close.
Yeah, if you have H1, like I showed you earlier, or any type of H4, you have H1, H4 open, H4 close. P open, P close. Div open, div close. But there are a few exceptions, like the IMG tag, the H arrow tag, which is horizontal line, the break tag, B arrow, they are self-closing what? Tag.
Tags.
If it's not clear, please, I can go further again. Let me just go over a few more slides. I don't have other things to say. Okay, so this is how to add an image. Do you understand element? What an element is now? Can I get a response? What an element is? What is an element? What is an element? Anyhow you understand it, don't define it. You can use any way you understand it from what I've said. Anybody? What is an element? This is a very important element. Element. Anybody? Okay, we said element is tag plus content. What makes up tag? The opening tag and the closing tag. The content is the text in between. So the content is what is going to display, for you to see. So yeah, this is how to add an image. And I told you that the IMG tag is a self-closing what? Tag. Is it clear? So that is what we are saying. Okay, I've talked about that. Okay, so here, headings and paragraphs. I'll be asking a few questions now. How many hashtag or heading tag do we have in HTML? H1 to H6. You said what?
H1 to H6.
H1 to H6. Who is answering, please? Let's know your name.
Direct.
Okay.
Direct.
That's a very simple question for you. Now. Don't worry, I'll throw a hard one to you now. H1 to H6, right? These are the header tags. Which is the largest header tag?
H1.
H1 is the largest header tag. Which is the smallest header tag?
H6.
H6 is the smallest. Thank you. H6 is the smallest. It means you are following what we're doing here. So then we have the P tag. The P tag is the what? Is the paragraph tag. It holds the normal text. All right. If I have a header tag, let's say H1, I am a developer. P tag. I love writing code in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. It's more like when you are copying your notes. You have your heading. Is that not? You have your heading, right? Then after the heading, you start the note proper. You give a paragraph, then you start copying. So the header tag H1, H2 to H6. H1 is the largest, H6 is the smallest. Then you have the P tag that explains whatever you are trying to say or do. Yeah. So um, links, links, links. So if we say links, links help you to move from one page to another. The first linking you have understood before now is what? To link your HTML to your CSS what? Page. That's the first link I believe everybody understand before now or before this class. So you can see, let me go through here. You can see my title, right, for this particular project. Then where did we think? Okay, I want to ask a question. Did we link this file? I need an answer. Did we link? Is there any linking in the header section here? Can you see any linking?
No, sir.
There is no linking. So I just wanted to test you. So how do we link?
Link.
Yes. Once you type link, can you see what is happening, guys?
Yes, sir.
So this one is called this the snippet. Is going to give you it comes with your Visual Studio Code. Once you start typing, it's going to come out, right? It's going to give you a snippet. So once you hit enter, it's going to help you do this. So what do you need to do once you hit enter, right? So
Yes.
you are going to put I want to link to my portfolio dot what? Yes.
CSS.
Are you with me?
Yes,
So
sir.
that is how to link. Very simple, very easy. So that link is going to help us, it's going to take us to another page, right? Which is the CSS. I mean, we are trying to link. But there are other forms of link where if you click on a button, you switch to another page. That's, the next linking will be going to, in our next practical class. But this is the first link you understand, to link your HTML to your CSS file. Okay, so images, images. We also taught how to add images to your what project, right? So answer. I want to ask a question. The image, is it a self-closing tag? The img tag, is it a self-closing tag?
No, sir.
Do I need to have img opening or an img close tag?
No, sir.
No, please.
Hmm?
No, sir.
Okay, what do we call it? Is it a self-closing tag?
Yes, please.
It is a self-closing tag. Some people are just saying no. I don't get it. IMG is a self-closing tag. So let me show you the code right now. We have some images. Can you see it, please? Can you see the IMG? Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so image source. Okay, this src means source. All right, I want to target this one before this slash is the folder, right? I want to target the folder I created before the image project1.png. You must ensure that that project1.png exists in your folder. You know, I'm showing you from here now. You can see the image folder here. Can you see the image folder here? You can see all the images. So you must ensure that the name of the files you created, that is the name you reference. If I try to reference a different name, it will not work. It will not work. So it is the name you reference, you add, that is the name you reference here. It is the name of the image you add here, that is the name you reference here. We have about 7 images here, and we reference all of them. This is project1.png. This means alternative. ANT means alternative. It simply show that if I am unable, if this image, if anything happens that this image does not display for whatever reason, your code can break. Images might not show. If for whatever reason the image doesn't show up, then display this text in place of the image. That is what the ANT means, alternative. All right. So you can see project one, you can see another image. So I'm just telling you how to add images to your in your HTML. All right. This is how you add images in your HTML. But take note, you can also add images in your CSS file. Right. You can also come to your CSS file and add image here, but but I will not want to go into that much details for now. Okay. You can see image project3.png. We also add the other images. All right. We have project here. We also have project5.png and so on and so forth. So yeah, let me just quickly round off so that Mr. Frank can come in. It's a long slide, so let me just talk about list. Okay, I think we've worked with list to list items. We've worked with list before. To list items, you can use the UL. UL simply means unordered list. Then OED means ordered list. UL is a bullet list. Alright. If you are listing with UL, it's going to add bullet list to your code. But if you are using OL, it's going to add ordered list, which is number 1, 2, 3, 4. Then LI is the list item. LI have to be inside whatever list pattern you are using. There are 2 list patterns for now that we should know. UL, ordered list, and OL, ordered list. Then the LI is the list items, how you list those items. Just a second, let's see. We have a project for that. If I'm not yeah, a project for that. Let me see. Okay. Drop down. No, not here. Okay, I think it's in the other one. Just hold on. Let me quickly. I'm almost rounding up, please. For now. Just trying to get. There's a project for that to list items, so that will show you. There are other forms out there. Yeah, your question, Carl. Somebody is singing. This is not a singing class. But if you have a question, you can ask. The floor is always open. If I'm explaining something and it's not making sense, you can always call my attention. Please, can you mute your mic? No singing, please. Kindly mute your mic.
So if you have questions, ask, or you can use the in-app messenger message option to type in your message, and we'll also take it from there.
Just one more thing, I'm done. I just want to show you something here. I'm able to get to it on time. This is the folder I'm looking for. Okay, awesome. I think this is what I've been looking for. Let me open it up in VS Code. Let's see what okay, can you see this, please? This is a very good example of listing. Can you see this? Please, I need your response. Please, can you all see this, please?
Yes, sir.
So, can you see
Yes,
other list? So, this is other list. This is a little mistake here. So, this is other list, right? So, you can see steps to create a website. Plan your website structure 1, 2, 3. So, this is other list example. Then this is unordered list, right? Unordered list example, web development technology. Unordered, using bullet points. This one using numbers, right? Then, can I open it here? Yes. So, just lastly, please. Let me. Now you are saying it, please just follow through. Let's. Now you know. Okay, just hold on. Let me just quickly explain it. Then let me know. Okay, awesome. Can you see this?
Yes,
This is the
sir.
file. Yeah. So this is the ordered and unordered. So you can see we use H1 to H6 here. H1 to H6. H1 is the title, main header, and this is the smallest. So this is how you create ordered list. Can you see that? You use ON. You use ON, right? I added a P tag here, steps to create a website, like I showed you earlier here, which is the result. So this is the end result of that code, right? This is the end result of this code. So you can see LI, you see another list, then you see another list here with LI. So that is how you use listing in your HTML. That is how you list. So this is going to be the this is going to be the output of that. Now, the background color, if you go to the CSS of that file, you notice we change the background color to what? To purple, I think. Change the background color. Okay, yeah, we use this color. Then the text color, if we say color, that is going to be text color, right? If we say color, that means text color. Font family, the styling, the way the text is going to appear. Padding, okay. I was supposed to talk about padding, but hopefully maybe next time. The H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6, the color of the text will be black. The margin top, the distance from the top will be 20 pixels. Margin bottom, distance from the bottom, that means it's going to shift up a little by 10 pixels. Then H1 font size, how big it's going to be will be 2.5 F. Then you have font size for H2 just like that, H3, H4, as I will specify. So let me stop here for now. So Mr. Frank.
All right, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Now, do we have questions? For those of us that have questions, please put up your hand so that we can ask our questions right now. Or if you're using the Google Meet chat, also let us know. If you are using the Google Meet chat, also let us know. Let me quickly check. Okay, nope, I don't think anybody has their hands up at this point in time. So if you have questions, you can unmute and also ask your questions at this point in time. Kelvin, are you there?
I think they understood what I said. So.
All right.
Derek.
Sir?
You have a question.
Sir?
Do you have a question?
Sir, how do you create the GitHub account? The GitHub account.
All right. GitHub account. All right.
I spent almost two classes talking about GitHub account. You don't have? Do you have an account on GitHub? Okay, it's very simple. Go to github.com. You can type it now on your system. Let me show you from here. You will github.com, right? Drop the video on that. I don't know why. Can you see that? github.com.
Yeah.
Can you see my screen? You can see sign up for GitHub, right? Click sign up for GitHub. You're creating an account. Create your free account. You want to create an account. You can either go use your email, password, or you can use continue with Google. If you say continue with Google, that means your information. This is a Google account, right? I have a series of them. You can see my Google account. There are so many. So you could either do continue with Google. That means information you gave Google when you are creating your account is going to be used to create your GitHub account. You say continue with Google. But if you want to customize what you want to put here, like by saying, okay, I want to use a specific email, like to see 99. I don't want to use what Google is going to what information I give to Google here that is saved for me at gmail.com. Password, you put whatever password. Okay, can you see? Maybe you have an account, right? So I already have this email created on GitHub. Let me use another one. I have up to like 6 GitHub accounts created, but not all are active. Let's see the account I'm on now. Okay, this is the year impact account. They want to use this account to do a GitHub. Let's see. I have all of these on GitHub. The year account is not my personal account. Manage you. Okay, let me use it like that. So if I say continue with Google, you see what happens. Google is going to give GitHub my information. It's not going to stress you that much. It's the easier way to do things, right? But might not be sometimes it just push your information to GitHub. This is the information, you can use it, right? So again, it might also give you a password you don't like. That is why you see the password they gave to me. Let me encrypt that. So let me just save this. Continue with Google. Google is going to give them your information, the way you be registering a Google account. Let's see. I may have to delete this GitHub. This is not my personal account. So most of my personal accounts I've created with GitHub already. So it's going to take a moment. Awesome. So you could see Google will allow GitHub to access your information. Everything will be accessed. Continue. Yeah. Awesome. So sign up for GitHub is going to. Okay. So username. Going to give you a name, right? Don't like it, you can change it, but let's just leave it for now. Your country, region, there's Algeria, but I'm from Nigeria, right? Yeah, Nigeria. Can you still hear me, please? Is it Derek that asked a question? Hello?
Sir? Yes, sir.
Okay, hope you are following. So
Yes, sir.
let's do that, then create account. Receive occasional product update. They are going to, if you save email prep, they are going to be sending you different marketing products. I don't want that. So I go to create account, verify your account. Can you see that verification complete? Yeah. So awesome. Amazing. You can see that. So it just less than 2 minutes. Created a GitHub account. Right. Yeah, change, modify it. Your account has been created. So that's just it's simple. It's very simple. Create an account. It's very simple. So this is your dashboard. So you can modify anything you want to.
All right, so I'll wait for Mr. Joseph to do to finish up. Please, if you still have questions, you can also ask. We're still open to taking questions. And also, please note immediately after this class, you'll be given an assignment to do based of this introductory class um, that we just learned from now. We'll be having a very simple assignment. Now, this assignment is meant to keep you very sharp in preparation for next time, because next time is going to be massive. So for those of us that have been shouting, want to do animation, want to do games, want to do many things using JavaScript and the rest of that, you need to be very very sharp so that you'll be able to catch up next time. So that's why this class is holding now. So do well to follow, and we'll be dropping assignments, and do well to do the assignment. If you have any question about the assignment, always ask question. Always ask question. No point being shy or anything. Ask your question. Very very important. So thank you. Then for the GitHub, I think for the GitHub of the thing, a class will also be organized for that. A class will also be organized for that, so that you get the whole GitHub thing. For now, follow what Mr. Joseph has done. Create your GitHub account. Every other thing will be communicated to you subsequently. So just do that for now. So in today's class, where you guys went through list, list, unordered list, ordered list. Then we got an opportunity to understand how HTML works. So I'll call you out and I'll ask you a quick question, and you just tell me. Kelvin, please unmute your mic, and can you quickly explain to us how you will be able to link your CSS to your HTML? Okay. Okay, looks like Kevin is having his own network issue. Alright. I'll package others and give it to us as assignments. Now the assignments I'll be dropping, these assignments will be due by before our next class. And our next class is coming up on, by God's grace, on Monday. Our next class is coming up on Monday, which is 29 on Monday. So please do well to prepare yourself for that particular class, because it's going to be awesome also, so that we can quickly catch up and refreshing ourselves before we resume our live session in classes. So do well to attend. Very very important. Then also I noticed something during your exams when I came around. Some of us, the way we organized our folder, it wasn't looking nice at all. And when I asked some of us to locate the work we've done, we started struggling. In fact, most of us don't even know where our project is coming from. All we just know that is once we open our Visual Studio Code, we just see code on it and start working. And even when I asked us to create folder and files, and some of us ended up creating conflicting files and conflicting folders, and we ended up confusing ourselves, confusing even the computer. I'm sure VS Code would be looking at you and be wondering what you were doing at that particular point in time. Now, to fix that, we'll just quickly rush and prepare a video on that, and we'll send, because we don't want to spend too much time on this live session. We'll quickly prepare a video on that, and I'll send to you guys that video also, so that you know how to arrange your folder, especially those of us that are using computers. You understand? Especially those of us that are using computers. Then why for those of us that are using Treb Edit on mobile phone, I think you guys are doing very well also. You guys are doing very well also. Kudos to you guys. Then for your assignment for today, take notes. I've given these assignments before, and I'll give it again just to ensure that you you are in tune with what you're doing. Now, the last time I gave this assignment, I think I used superhero characters, something like that. I used superhero characters. Now, this time, what you'll be doing for me is very simple. I'd like you to go straight to um, Wikipedia or anywhere. Get a role model for yourself. For example, your role model can be in sports. So for me, I like Lionel Messi very well. So what I expect is this: you use the heading tag to write the name of your hero. You can say a tribute to Lionel Messi. One, then put an image of your hero. Take note, I also type this in your various groups. Put an image of your hero. Use your paragraph tag to write Jesus, sorry about that. Use your paragraph tag to write something about your hero. Then use your unordered list. Unordered list to list out the reasons you like your hero. Use it to write out the reasons you like your hero. Then also use ordered list. Use ordered list to type out how your hero or the steps you're taking to be like your hero. I'll go over it again. I'm using Lionel Messi now as a case study. Now, these things you can get them on Wikipedia. It's very simple. Now, if you have any hero, go there and you see if your hero is Konjo Iweala, any of them. Just pick one hero. Then use. All right, I'm doing that now. I want to use Lionel Messi as an example. I'm not saying you should go and use Lionel Messi. I am only using Lionel Messi to explain these assignments for all of us now. So if you have a pen and a paper, start writing now. Now I want you to prepare something about your hero. So for example, for me that I'm using Lionel Messi, I'll say Lionel Messi, or a tribute to Lionel Messi, or my idol is Lionel Messi as the heading. Then I'll put a picture of Lionel Messi. Then I'll use a paragraph tag to write something about Lionel Messi. Then I'll use the unordered list to list out the reasons I like Lionel Messi, or the characteristics of Lionel Messi that I like very well. Then I'll use ordered list to list out the steps I am taking to be like Lionel Messi. Now, that's for it. Now, let me take it again. 1. Use an heading tag to write the name of your hero. 2. Insert the image of your hero. 3. Use a paragraph tag to explain something about your hero. Use the paragraph tag to explain something about your hero. Why your hero is special, why your hero is unique to you. 3, or is it 4 now? Use the unordered list to list out the reasons you like your hero. Can be his characteristics, anything. If your hero has a award, anything at all, you can put it there. His characteristics, the reasons why you're following that hero, put it there. Then use an ordered list. Remember the first one I mentioned that has to do with characteristics and reasons why you like your hero is on ordered list. Now this time you use ordered list to write out the steps you're taking to ensure you turn out or you become as successful as your hero. So basically, that is it. So if you are able to do these assignments on your own, it means you must have mastered how to use the heading tag. You must have mastered how to insert image. Now listen, for your image, I explained before that whenever you're inserting your image, you must put an alternative text, so that in case your network has issue, that alternative text must appear there. You understand? Like I always tell you, whenever we are taking our sections, I say you're not developing for persons who have eyes alone. You're also developing for the blind. Blind persons use applications. We have a lot of blind persons on Facebook. The blind persons are using WhatsApp. So you must put such persons in mind when you're creating your design. So always ensure your alternative text explains that image you're inserting. For example, if I'm using Messi, in my alternative text, I'll say an image of Messi or a photo of Messi. I'll put it there. So please take note of that. Then which other thing? Okay, it means you must have learned how to insert image correctly. Then 3, it means you must have learned how to use ordered list and unordered list. Very well. So this time you are just using only HTML file to do this project. Then subsequently, as we move to CSS, we are going to have complicated designs. So master your HTML very well, because if you don't master your HTML very well, CSS, you're going to have issues. So that's why we are taking our time now. Because even if you're creating animation, doing those amazing stuff you see on our screens with CSS and JavaScript, if you have issues with HTML, you are going to make that other aspect, CSS and JavaScript, very, very complicated for yourself. So that's why we are stressing on this at this particular point in time. So if you don't understand, if you have questions, please ask me. I'll be happy to assist and explain to you again. Question, please. We all understand our assignment.
Excuse me, sir. Please, I just joined and I missed everything. Is it possible for you to say?
Alright, for this particular class, the session will be available on YouTube. That's why we ensure that we did our live streaming. So once this live stream ends, the video will be made available on YouTube. Then at your spare time, you can go through the whole class. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Alright, thank you. So question, we all understand the assignment? This is why we are keeping quiet like this. Don't tell me stories later on. So if you don't understand the assignment, ask question now. I'll respond to you. Then if you're silent, it means you already know the assignment, and I'll be expecting your response. So,
Sir, why are we doing the assignment?
all right. Now for this particular assignment, you do it. If you are using mobile phone, you can use your mobile phone to do it using your TrebEdit. If you are using your computer system, do it inside your VS Code. Then after that, snap a picture of your code, and also snap a picture of the output of your code on your browser. Then you send to the group and write out your name.
Sir, please, what's the assignment?
You just joined the class.
Yes, sir.
Alright, I'll take the assignments for this last time. Now, I said from the things we've learned today, we learned about heading tags, we learned how to use our list, ordered list, unordered list, and we learned about images. So I said, get a hero. Your hero can be anybody. somebody that inspires you. Your hero can be your dad, your hero can be your mom. Now, get your hero, use the heading tag to write the name of your hero. That inside that heading tag can be my hero is Lionel Messi. Then insert a picture of your hero. Insert a picture of your hero. Then use a paragraph element to write out something beautiful, inspiring about your hero. Then use unordered list to write out the characteristics or list out the characteristics of your hero, why you like your hero so much. You understand? For example, if it's Lionel Messi, I can say characteristics of this hero. Remember, as you're writing the characteristics, put it there and say characteristics of this hero. One, which is the unordered list now. The first one can be he knows how to score free kick goals very well. Then the next one can be he's family oriented. The next one can be he's very respectful, stuff like that. Then the last one, use ordered list to list out the steps you are taking to ensure you become as successful as your hero. Now, these assignments, I'll also type it in your various groups. You understand? So be rest assured about that. And if you're able to do these assignments, trust me, it means you are learning. You understand? You're on the right path, and you are getting yourself prepared for the amazing things that will be happening next year by God's grace. So basically, that's it. Joseph, or is it Bliss? You understand now?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
All
Sir,
right.
when are we going to submit it?
Latest by tomorrow afternoon,
Okay, sir.
2 p.m. tomorrow. This assignment will be due 2 p.m. tomorrow, so that we can review and make one or two corrections.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right, you're welcome. So, any other question? I saw you were raising up your hand, Uzebu. Uzebu, Esau, if you can hear me, you can unmute your mic and speak to us.
Sir,
Yes.
I want to the assignment on TikTok or on the WhatsApp group.
If you know how to use GitHub very well at this point in time, very fine. You can push it to GitHub. That'll be amazing. But else, if not, snap your code. Then also snap the output of your code on your browser and post it on your group chat. Then write your name alongside your assignment.
Okay, sir.
All right. So any question again? All right. So if no question, we would like to end it here, and we'll say thank you very much for making yourself available, and also make yourself available on the 29th. The target is that we are going to meet 6 times before we resume our on-site section. So we're going to have this online section 6 times before you finally resume the live class, the physical class. So at least this way you'll be able to remain sharp, so by the time we start our physical class, you'll be ready to go for and engage the amazing curriculum that we have for next term. So
Sir, what time on the 29th?
same 10 o'clock.
Okay, sir.
10 o'clock on the 29th. All right, so that's it for now. So Merry Christmas and enjoy yourself. Eat all the chicken you can eat now. Eat all the chicken you can eat. So take care, everybody. Mr. Joseph, thank you very much. We so much appreciate you. So take care, everybody.